No, no, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 384. Mets 3:25 a.m. Dixie 12:25 p.m. Balloony's plan had been to follow this recent protocol and again provides his Dixie friends with an instant replay of what he had observed through his observation links with Billy Seaver and Minima, but the timing of Cherry Blossom's removal from the cell she had shared with Minima provided further evidence to this theory that Minima had been speaking with either a member of law enforcement or a woman who had agreed to engage in conversation with Mrs. Brency in order to gather incriminating evidence provided by Minima herself in exchange for a reduction or eradication of her aggravated assault charges, all of which convinced Za to establish a link with Ms. Brown instead. Through Claudette's eyes, Balloony saw the cell door approach and then watched as the world performed a 180-degree spin as the young woman reached the gate and then turned so her back was to the officer who had called her name and told her that her attorney was here. In response to Claudette's unrequested pirouette, the guard asked, "Repeat performance," with a chuckle, then added, "Hands behind your back," an unneeded direction as Claudette had already performed the action before the order had been given. Balloony heard the unlocking of the cell door, the creaking of the door's hinges, and the feel of the cold handcuffs placed gently on his wrists and locked into place without undue constriction. "Go ahead and turn back around," the guard said, nodding to Cherry when she'd done so. "Step out and halt," the guard added. Her direction again followed quickly and without comment. Once Cherry was outside the cell, the guard closed and locked the door, took Cherry by her upper right arm and said, "Let's go," as she led the way. The duo was soon out of Minima's sight, and once out of the holding area, the guard asked, "Cuffs off or leave them on?" "Let's keep up appearance and leave them on until I'm out of sight of anyone, shall we, Mary?" "Of course," Mary replied with a nod. "Not too tight, are they?" "No complaints at all. Is Barton here?" "Absolutely. He came over ASAP once we told him who was here and what we were planning. He's been itching to speak to you and hear what our little Ms. Minima managed to say in the way of self-incrimination." "He's right in here," Mary added as she knocked on a numbered door without a name or title associated. "In," a voice declared from the other side of the door. The single word instruction led Mary to open the door and ask with a grin, "Here's that suspect you wanted to speak to, sir. Shall I uncuff her, or would you rather I handcuff her to the chair?"